شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتو یې پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
In the name of Almighty Allah, good evening and welcome to this hour's news. This is Suleiman Talash. Maulavi Abdul Kabir, the political deputy of Prime Minister, met with Muhammad Yunus Muman, the head of the Chamber of Commerce, Ahmad Shah Faqiri, the head of Zala Muwafaq Company, Faiz Muhammad Khafi, the head of the Khafi Group, and a number of businessmen from Herat province. In this meeting, the businessmen said that Afghanistan has changed a lot in terms of industry and production compared to the past. Thousands of big and small factories are active in Herat province, where a large number of compatriots are working. In this section, they shared their problems and suggestions with the political deputy of Prime Minister. While thanking them, the political deputy of Prime Minister added that the Islamic government in Afghanistan was the dream of all Afghans and that the Islamic Emirate is the shared government of all Afghans. He also assured that the problems of the investors will be dealt with in a timely manner. Maulavi Abdul Kabir, political deputy of the Prime Minister, met with a number of scholars and ethnic elders of the Subs and Bagrami districts of Kabul province. In this meeting, ethnic elders shared the problems of their regions with the political deputy and assured their cooperation with the Islamic Emirate. In this meeting, the political deputy of the Prime Minister said that in the past few decades, the citizens of Kabul were facing many problems and basic services were not provided to them. He said that the Islamic Emirate trying to standardize and develop the capacity of Kabul, which will solve many problems of the citizens. He also assured that in order to solve the problems of the residents of the Subs and Bagrami district of Kabul province, he will direct the relevant departments. Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar, the economic deputy of the Prime Minister during a trip to Paktika province, assured the people that water management in the country is one of the priorities of the Islamic Emirate. Mr. Baradar added that Paktika remains an underprivileged province that the Islamic Emirate will take concrete steps to develop. More details in report.
The Palatuni Dam in Paktika Center, Sharana, was a vital project in the country level, the construction of which has been started at the cost of 8.5 million Afghanis by the hands of Maulavi Abdul Ghani Baradar and other senior officials.
The Islamic Emirate know that for having a strong economic, agriculture, and for agriculture, water is most important. In order to achieve this goal, the Islamic Emirate has prioritized water management as one of its priorities and paid full attention to it. As the respected elder mentioned in this matter, the Islamic Emirate will provide about 8.5 million budget. It's 41 meters high and preserve 25 million cubic meters of water, which also produces 1 megawatt of electricity, which is enough to meet the needs of the center. This is a beginning, inshallah. We assure the tribes and people of Paktika that Islamic Emirate is thinking of doing many things to people of Paktika.
The local people expressed their happiness for the construction of this dam in this province, and besides, they hope that similar big project will be carried out by the Islamic Emirate for this the private province.
I assure you all that we will implement this project in a short time and with good quality, and we will pursue and approve this issue very seriously, inshallah. Here was a time when I was ready to continue the jihad here. There was a need for blood, so we did not spare our blood for the honor of our country and its people. I have seen these places, but this time I have come to control the water.
During this visit, the officials of the National Development Company and Dr. Farooq Azam, the senior advisor of the ministry in the field of water management, assured the people about the successful implementation of the mentioned project and called it the special attention of the Islamic Emirate to this province. The people of Paktika have kept the flag of jihad high and made great sacrifices such as the conquerors and other martyrs. They also want their elders to do something for the suffering people of Paktika. According to local officials, oil extraction in the Katwas region will also begin in the near future with the continuation of the large project in Paktika.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has called the recent statements of Pakistan's Special Representative Asif Ali Durrani unreal and the attempt to confuse public opinion on Afghanistan. Any security concerns expressed by the special envoy about Afghanistan are likely to be seen in Pakistan, the statement said. Meanwhile, Asif Ali Durrani Monday expressed concern over the security threat that Afghanistan poses to the world. Maulavi Nur Jalal Jalali, Minister of Public Health, met with Tajuddin Avliya, the representative of UNICEF in Afghanistan, to discuss the state of the country's health sector and the quality of the provided services. During the meeting, UNICEF officials shared the information about the services provided and assured to make greater efforts to improve health services in coordination with the Ministry of Public Health. Meanwhile, the Minister of Public Health emphasized the provision of quality health services and made recommendations on better equipping and financial support for health centers. Ahmad Shah Fakiri, a national businessman and general director of Pamir Group of Companies, assured Mullah Khairullah Khairkhwa, Minister of Information and Culture, to invest in the country, provide job opportunities for youth, and stand by his nation. Meanwhile, the Minister of Information and Culture urged Afghan businessmen and investors living abroad to invest in Afghanistan. The Commission for Contact with Afghan Personalities said that since the beginning of this mission, more than 950 Afghan personalities, including generals, appointees, representatives of the parliament, and heads of the government departments, has returned to the country. The spokesperson of the Commission adds that in the latest case, Faizullah Kakar, professional deputy of Ministry of Public Health in the previous government, also returned to the country. More details in report.
The Commission to Contact Afghan Personalities says that Faizullah Kakar, the head of the office of the former president, returned to the country.
Faizullah Kakar, head of the Ashraf Ghani's office and public health professional assistant and former ambassador of Afghanistan to Qatar, returned to Afghanistan through the Contact Commission.
The spokesman of this commission also adds that since the beginning of this commission's activity, more than 950 Afghan personalities, including high-ranking officials of the former administration, have returned home.
When the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan became the ruler, after that, the leader of the Islamic Emirate, Shaykh al-Hadith Maulavi Haibatullah Akhundzada, issued a general decree, after which a commission was formed for the better implementation of this decree. High-rank officials of the current government of Afghanistan have membership in it.
The Commission for Contact with Afghan Personalities is made by the order of the leader of the Islamic Emirate and is run under the leadership of the Maulavi Abdul Kabir, political deputy of Prime Minister.
And the final one is that Maulavi Muhammad Ali Jan Hamza, head of Assemblies and Coordination of Tribal Affairs of the Ministry of Borders, Ethnic Affairs and Tribes, met with Hassan, head of the Governance and Political Division of UNAMA, and his delegation. Mr. Hassan stressed the need to increase cooperation between UNAMA and the Ministry of saying that they were making serious efforts to address the basic problems of Afghans. That's all for tonight. We will be back with some more news updates. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you so much.
ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوی پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا